Do you ever feel like time slips through your fingers? Days turn into nights, weeks turn into months, and life feels like it's frozen on pause. Every morning you wake up with a feeling of emptiness, asking yourself the same question. What's it all for? Somehow, despite all your efforts, happiness never comes. Why isn't there that very fire in your eyes that everyone dreams of? But here's what I want to tell you right now. It can be changed. Your life can become so fulfilling that you will wake up every morning with a thirst for action. The secret is simple: meaning. The very meaning that turns your life upside down and makes your heart beat faster. And today we will not just talk about the meaning of life. We will understand how to find it, how to fill every day with energy, passion, and inspiration. You'll learn why most people spend their lives in an aimless race, how to find a source of inner motivation that will never run dry, and most importantly, how to light this fire in yourself and keep it despite the difficulties. This video is not just words. It is a guide for those who are ready to stop existing and start living. If you feel this is exactly what you've been missing, stay tuned until the end. With every word, you'll feel a power awakening inside. Are you ready to open the door to a new life? Let's begin. The emptiness within. Why do we lack meaning? Have you ever felt that strange, oppressive feeling of emptiness? Everything seems to be normal. Work, family, friends, every day goes on as usual. But inside, it's like a silence, uncomfortable, pressurizing. A silence that whispers, something is wrong. This feeling is familiar to everyone. It comes when we lose touch with ourselves, when our attention is absorbed by the outside world, and inside everything is quieter and darker. Why does this happen? Firstly, we are taught to live a life not according to our rules. From childhood we are programmed: study, work, conform. We are imposed goals that may not be ours at all. Career, money, status, all these things are important, but only as long as they serve your soul and do not kill it. Secondly, we are afraid to stop. The fear of slowing down is what eats us from the inside out. Look around you. The world is screaming about productivity, the race, success. We have no time to think, no time to feel. But without pauses, without internal dialogue, we lose contact with what's important. And finally, the third reason is superficiality. We live on autopilot, content with instant gratification. Social networks, soap operas, empty conversations. They occupy our time, but they do not nourish our soul. And the soul is hungry. You can't fool it. But here's the truth. The emptiness inside is not an enemy. It is a signal. It is a call to stop and ask ourselves, who am I? And what do I really want? This emptiness is saying it's time to change. It is like an empty vessel waiting for you to fill it with something real. And in this video, we'll learn how to do just that. Are you ready to go deep inside yourself? To a world where the answers to your most important questions are hidden. The art of questioning. How do you know what is really important to you? The meaning of life is not something ready-made to be found in the pages of a book or in other people's advice. It's your personal journey. And to find it, you need to start with one simple but powerful tool: questions. Asking the right questions is an art that opens the doors to your soul. But here's the problem. Most people avoid these questions. Why? Because they're intimidating. Because honest answers can disrupt the way you're used to living your life. But if you want to give your life meaning, you're going to have to find the courage. Where to start? Here are the top 3 questions that will change your life. What makes me happy? Not what feels right, not what others like, but what fills your heart with warmth. Maybe it's moments of silence alone with nature, or the joy of creating something new. Happiness is not a goal. It's a benchmark. When you find what brings you joy, you find the path to yourself. What am I willing to do, even if no one will appreciate it? This question reveals your true passion. Think about what you would do even if you weren't getting paid for it, even if no one would praise you. The answer to this question is the key to understanding your purpose. How do I want to be remembered? Imagine your life has come to an end. What words would you like to hear about yourself? What behaviors would you like to leave as a legacy? This question awakens in you a sense of responsibility for your destiny. But remember, these questions are just the beginning. The answers don't always come immediately. Sometimes you have to live something to understand it. it's important that you're not afraid to look. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to change. The answers live inside of you. All you have to do is ask. And once you start this dialogue with yourself, your life will begin to take on new colors. Are you ready to ask yourself the first question? Creating your mission. How do you light the inner fire? Now that you've asked yourself the important questions, it's time to move on to the next step. Creating a mission that will be your guiding light. A mission is not just a goal or a dream. It's an inner fire that burns even in the darkest of times. But how do you find it? Let's break down the process step by step. Step 1. Understand what inspires you. Look back. Think back to moments when you felt truly uplifted. What was it? What idea or activity made you forget about time? Inspiration is the first spark of your mission. It shows you where your soul is headed. Step 2. Define your values. Mission is impossible without understanding what is really important to you. Family, freedom, creativity, helping others. Everyone has different values. Write them down. Yes, right now. When your life is aligned around these values, it becomes meaningful. Step 3. Visualize your ideal future. Close your eyes and visualize your life 10 or 20 years from now. Who are you? What do you do? How are you impacting the world around you? Your mission is the bridge between today and this image. Step 4. Find a way to serve others. This is where your mission becomes truly powerful. When you find a way to help others, your fire is fueled even more. It doesn't matter how you do it, through your work, creativity, or just acts of kindness. When your mission goes beyond the personal, it gains the power to change the world. Step 5. Write down your mission. Take a piece of paper and write down why you live your life. For example, I live to inspire others by my example, or I live to create beauty in the world. These words will become your compass. Step 6. Start taking action today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small. Every morning ask yourself, what can I do today to get closer to my mission? And do it, even if the step seems insignificant. Remember, mission is not an endpoint, it's a process, it's a journey. And the more you walk that path, the brighter your inner fire becomes. Are you ready to start living with a mission? Daily rituals of meaning. How to stay motivated. The mission is found, the fire is lit. But how do you make sure it doesn't die out? How do you keep the very spark that gives each day meaning? The answer is simple, but incredibly powerful. Rituals. Daily rituals are the anchors that help you stay on your path. They form the structure of your day, infusing it with meaning and energy. Let's break down what rituals can keep you motivated. Ritual 1. Morning intention. Start each morning by asking yourself, how can I live this day consciously and in alignment with my mission? Don't let the morning routine take over you. Take at least 5 minutes to get in the mood. Meditation, journal entries, or just quiet reflection will help you focus. Your morning is the foundation for the rest of your day. Ritual 2. One key goal per day. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one task that brings you closer to your values and mission. It can be something simple. Read a book, take a step toward a new project, spend time with loved ones. One goal, but with full immersion. Ritual 3. Inspiration through action. We often wait for inspiration to start. But here's the secret. Inspiration comes through action. Take at least one step every day, even if you don't think you're ready. You'll see how small actions add up to big changes. Ritual 4. Gratitude. In the evening, take a few minutes to remember what you're grateful for. Write down 3 things that made your day special. This ritual not only fills you with joy, but also helps you see how much meaning is already in your life. Ritual 5. Unplugging from noise. Take time each day for silence. Turn off your phone, put off your business. Stay alone with yourself. These moments will help you hear your inner voice and strengthen your connection with yourself. Ritual 6. Health as a foundation. The body and mind are connected. You can't keep the fire burning inside if your body is depleted. Physical activity, quality sleep, and nutrition are not just routine tasks, but an important part of your sense of purpose. Rituals are not something complicated or unattainable. They are simple, but their power lies in their regularity. Each one is a step toward a conscious, fulfilling life. Remember, great change starts with small habits. Are you ready to build your rituals? Time management. Live the day as if it were your last day. Time. It is the most precious resource we have. But for some reason, we spend it like it's infinite. We forget that every day can be the last. And instead of living it consciously, we give it to routine and empty affairs. But what if you started treating each day as a gift? What if every morning you woke up thinking, this is my last chance? How am I going to use it? Let's break down how to manage your time so that each day becomes a work of art. Master the skill of prioritization. You have a list of tasks for the day, but out of them, only 1 to 2 things are truly important. The rest is noise. Every morning ask yourself, if this were my last day, what would I want to have time to do? This simple rule will help you focus on what's most important. Say no to unnecessary things. We say yes too often, even if it goes against our values. Learn to say no to things that don't lead you to your goals. Instead of wasting time on unnecessary things, invest it in what's important. Conscious planning. In the evening before you go to bed, take 5 minutes to plan the next day. Not just a to-do list, but a clear itinerary. Think, what needs to happen for this day to be lived for a reason? When you start your morning with a clear plan, you save hours of wasted time. Time for deep focus. Carve out 2 to 3 blocks of time during the day to focus fully on the main task at hand. No distractions, no phone, no extraneous noise. Deep focus is a superpower that allows you to do more in less time. Moments for joy. In the pursuit of productivity, don't forget the little joys. Set aside time each day for something that brings you pleasure: a walk, reading, talking to a loved one. These moments are a source of energy that feeds you from within. End the day with gratitude. In the evening before going to bed, summarize, what did I do today to get closer to my mission? The realization that the day is lived consciously brings peace and confidence. You realize that even if it was your last day, it was meaningful. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things. Living as if every day is your last is not about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom to choose how you live your time. Are you ready to take control of your time and start living consciously? Share the light. How to inspire others by example. Living a meaningful life is not only a path to your own harmony, it's an opportunity to become a source of inspiration for others. When your inner fire burns brightly, it illuminates not only your path, but also the path of those around you. But how to share that light? How to become an example for others, not by imposing your ideas, but by awakening their inner potential. To be yourself. The most inspiring thing you can do is to stay true to yourself. People don't look for perfect heroes. They look for real ones. Share your successes, but don't be shy about talking about your fears and mistakes. It is in vulnerability that the strength that brings people together is hidden. Live what you say. Words can inspire, but only actions show the true power of your beliefs. If you speak of courage, show it with your actions. If you call for kindness, start simple. Do something good for someone else today. Your actions are the most powerful way to inspire. Share your energy. People are drawn to those who are on fire. When you live with fire in your eyes, your energy becomes contagious. But that doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time. Just be genuine. Let your enthusiasm and belief in life speak for itself. Listen and support. Sometimes inspiration isn't about loud speeches, but about being quietly present with someone. The ability to listen to another person, to understand their fears and doubts, to give support, is the greatest gift. Remember, your light is amplified when you share it with others. Help through example, not advice. You can't change another person's life directly, but you can be an example for him or her to show that change is possible. When people see you overcoming challenges, they begin to believe they can do the same. Create space for growth. If you want to inspire others, become someone who helps them discover their talents. Share knowledge, create opportunities, motivate them to become a better version of themselves. Your light will become brighter if you help light a fire in others. When you begin to share your light, you not only enrich the lives of others, you yourself become stronger. After all, the meaning of life is revealed not in taking, but in giving. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to inspire. Your sincerity, your willingness to change, your journey is what truly matters. Are you ready to light a fire not only in yourself, but also in others? Then go ahead. Start today. So, we've come a long way. You now know that meaning is not something you have to look for somewhere outside. It is not a gift of fate or a chance discovery. Meaning is something you create yourself. Every morning when you make decisions, every action you take, and every word you utter. Yes, it will be hard. There will be days when you want to give up. But it's in those moments that you must remember. The meaning is in your hands. You can light a fire within yourself that illuminates your path and the path of those around you. You can become an inspiration to others by simply starting with yourself. So now I want to challenge you. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your eyes and ask yourself the question, what am I willing to do to make my life burn with this fire? When you find the answer, you'll realize that all the power is already within you. But before you go off to find your meaning, do one more thing. If this video helped you, if it made you think, if at least one idea touched your soul, subscribe to our channel. We are here to inspire you every day. Give us a like to help others find this video, and write in the comments what a fulfilled life means to you. Remember, every step you take matters, and your journey starts right now. See you in the next video, where we'll light your heart again and show you how to live with fire in your eyes,